Hello there. I'm Brian from Child and Teen Counseling, and I'm here today with Associate Marriage and Family Therapist, the legendary Deborah Carlin. How you doing today, Deborah?
I'm doing great, Brian. Thank you for that nice introduction. How are
Oh,
you doing?
you're welcome. I'm jolly well, thank you.
Fantastic.
So, Deborah, a lot of people, just about everyone knows that at Child and Teen Counseling, we provide affordable therapy services for children and teenagers. But did you also know that we provide therapy for adults as well? As it turns out, adults have a lot of things they're struggling with. I mean, I thought that as an adult, as a parent, you were supposed to know everything. I can't imagine what could adults possibly need help with. Any ideas there?
Yeah, I think a lot of parents are in your same shoes. I know that I was in your, or maybe still am. I have two teenagers in your same shoes that we don't know everything. And we think, or because of the messages we receive from society or from our past, that we are supposed to know everything. And that is not the case. Oftentimes we feel unequipped, and that leads to a lot of anxiety or shame or a whole host of things that really are pretty avoidable, just having a few skills and some support with that.
So how do we support adults and parents? I mean, what does adult therapy look like?
Well, actually, I think there's a few components to it. I'm going to focus on basically the first and the second, which is first the relationship between the therapist and the parent. I think it gives therapy is a safe space for people to express themselves, to bring all their fears, joys, emotions into a room in a non-judgmental space where they can just be heard. And it's just like parents go and get massages or other things or whatever they do, they take care of themselves. This is just another way of taking care of yourself. Um, some people, there's shame attached to going to therapy, or there's something wrong with you because you're going to therapy. But if you were to go do something else, like get your hair done, nobody questions that. It's really just a matter of taking care of all parts of yourself. And your emotional part is a big part of yourself. So I like to focus on giving a safe space, developing the relationship, a place to just be in a non-judgmental environment. The second part that I like to do is equip parents with skills that they can actually use when they're going out with their families, or friends or communication, and really just have tools that they can use and go, okay, how am I going to, one of them is cope ahead. What am I going to do? What am I going to expect in this situation? How am I going to work, within what I'm predicting or anticipating or having anxiety over? So it really just kind of gives you that tool belt. You go, okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
It almost sounds to me like if I'm a parent and like maybe I'm considering sending my kid here, I should think of us as like a one-stop shop for the whole family.
That's kind of it. And oftentimes that's a lot of what we see, at least I know I see too. Well, that is that the parents will bring the kids for therapy, but in fact, what they realize and what we realize is that it's not just about the kid, it's about the whole family system. And I think I've mentioned it to you before. It's like a car. If there's a flat tire, you say, oh, there's a flat tire, let's fix the flat tire. But then you start to see, hey, we need an oil change, and we need a little tune up, and we need to know what road we're on and what direction we're headed. So yeah, the flat tire is maybe what might bring a family or a child or a teen to the center, but oftentimes we end up fixing the whole car
Sure,
and
sure.
fixing the
Yeah.
road ahead, or at least taking a look at the road ahead, and it becomes a much broader picture of things.
It makes sense. It's almost like a whole family approach, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me to talk about this. And just want to emphasize again that Child and Teen Counseling does have affordable therapy for adults. Check us out at childteencounseling.org and find our therapy page for adults to learn more. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, cheers.